So guys, it's David here, and it is currently day 468, and I do hope you guys are doing better than yesterday. Now, today I want to talk about that you should not be held back by who you think you are. You see, guys, we label ourselves with this identity. For you, you may think that you are this and this and this, right? You may think you are a bodybuilder. You may think you are a vegetarian. You may think that you are a hardworking laborer, right? Whatever it is you choose to label yourself, you choose to identify with, don't let that make you rigid. Don't be so fixated on that person, this identity. And whenever something challenges your identity and the way you believe yourself to be, don't let that make you afraid or angry or in a way agitate you because you feel like yourself is being challenged and questioned. The thing is, guys, life ain't this deep and straightforward. The thing is, we choose to label ourselves. We choose to give ourselves this identity because, in a way, to associate with something, it makes us feel whole. It makes us feel almost complete. And to wonder, not knowing exactly who you are or what you're going to become, or even what you are in this present moment, can be quite scary. And yes, it is frightening to not know and to not fit into anything. But sometimes a lot of people hold their identity so close to their heart that they become that their entire lives. They think that they are this great doctor, or they think that they are this great parent, or they think they are this great this and this and that. And throughout their whole entire lives, they refuse to change. They hold on to certain worldviews, they hold on to certain beliefs, and it is as if there is just no gray line in the story, but only black and white. For them, it is wrong or right. For them, it is yes or no, but rather there's no other possibility to become something different. And I do believe this is one of the greatest mistakes and false understanding people have that stops them from changing their entire life. Because they can't believe themselves to be someone different, because they have believed themselves or identified themselves with this certain person for such a long time that it has almost become them. But the thing is, if we must become better, if we must be someone else, then we cannot linger on to this identity too close to us. Because when it does, we are required to lose that. And when we are required to lose our old identity, our old self, to embark on this new journey of becoming someone better, that is where people become reluctant to change. They don't want to kill their old self because that's all they have known. That's literally them. And to lose themselves is an unbelievable, scary feeling that nobody wants to endure. And the reason why people find it very difficult to change is because they have already believed so truthfully that their old identity is themselves. And to forget about that, to be nobody, is something nobody really wants to experience, because you don't want to be nobody. But the truth is, we are actually nobody. We are nobody, we are no thing. And all this labeling, this identity, this that I am a great doctor, I am a great student, I am a great kid towards my parents, all this is beliefs and routines, values we hold on to ourselves because we want to become this person. And to be that person, we have to follow these guidelines, we have to follow these rules. But the only way to change, to become better, is we have to break out of these boundaries. We have to go beyond these initial rules we have set to ourselves, we have constricted, so that we don't divert off to someone totally different. But knowing that we have to go outside of our boundaries to become someone different, that requires us to literally become nobody, to become nothing. Because the thing is, we should always aim on who we want to become and embody those skills, embody those traits, embody those new sets of rules and principles so that we can grow every single day. But if you are so conceit on your own little world and view of yourself, that if you just made yourself in this corner and you said, that's it, I'm gonna be this person for the rest of my life, then you are. Because to break outside of your identity when you have already fixated on that end point is literally almost impossible. Because you have to believe you are someone different in order to possess those skills, to possess the value, and eventually get the lifestyle that that person deserves. But if you refuse, well, then you will stay the same. And literally, this is majority of the people. They don't want to, they don't believe that they can, because they have believed their entire lives that they are this person. And that is really sad. And to me, guys, it has been a very sad thing too, because I used to think that I am this person, that I would, do this and I'll not do anything else. But eventually I had to let go of my beliefs that I am not able to change, that I am not able to become better. And as I evolved, as I understood that I can do certain things that I was not doing before, and really what I have to do now is to just be nothing. Just allow my old self to go. Allow my old limitations, my old self-talk to just vanish, and encourage this new belief of endless possibilities. When that happens, you'll realize that anything is possible for you to achieve. And really the only factor that will make the difference, or really matters, is how much effort you are willing to put in to get or to become that next greater version of yourself. But with that being said, I hope you guys had learned something from this. But if not, like always, I'll be here for you guys tomorrow. But until then, good night.